What's up, guys? Our second video. So, yeah, honestly, the looks back to bullshit was kind of like so corny as fuck. I can't lie. So, I'm gonna move on to a different topic and niche, and this time we're gonna be talking about like veganism and stuff. Like, so what do I think about veganism? I honestly think the core tenets are pretty interesting. Honestly, I think like obviously like I have similar beliefs that animals, should be treated like really, really good, really equally, not equal as humans, but like good and like treated. But I don't think they should be treated the same as humans, because obviously we in core tenets and values we're different, right? We have a higher intelligence than animals, and overall we deserve that high. We have a higher value, and I think that's why veganism fails in this core tenet that obviously, like, if you had a baby and an animal, which one do you save? And like, I've seen some videos of vegans saying like that the animal should be saved, which is just, it's crazy, right? It's absolutely like crazy. Like saving an animal over a kid, like that's honestly like one of the craziest things I've heard. That's like one of the, so that's a crazy opinion, right? That's a crazy opinion. And then once you get more through like the science and stuff of veganism, you can just find out that basically, if you adopt a vegan diet, you are not gonna have enough vitamins. So you're gonna have to basically take more supplements to try and like, because you're losing out supplements. You're losing out vitamins that you're gonna get from eating meat. So you're gonna lose out like obviously carnitine, taurine, creatine, and all that stuff, because you're not eating meat, right? And the only way you can get these vitamins is that you have to eat meat, right? You have to eat like a specific whatever meat, and or either that you're gonna be underdeveloped and not formed, right? So you can see this through like jaw structure and stuff like that. That the people who didn't eat meat, they developed in like improper way, right? So that's one of the many main things. But obviously genetics and other stuff has a factor to this. So like you can see with the grains and stuff, like some communities ate grains and I'd say they were like very, very like developed and stuff. So there's obviously nuance in this, but over a general term, if we're speaking, that meat is definitely very important. Eating animal products is necessary for the human body to function at an optimal level. So we need meat, right? So we need meat, and I think it's the arguments vegans make against meat. They're very poor. I honestly have to agree, because I think you're losing out on so many supplements and like vitamins. You have to take more supplements to try to get like the supplements the vitamins you're losing, which is just like you have to take thousands or whatever, hundreds of supplements, just try and get that from meat. And the bioavailability of these like supplements are to be questioned as well, right? So that's why I'm saying meat is a must, right? So it's obviously complex and nuanced, but basically we are omnivores, right? Because we have molars and stuff like that, right? So we have not molars, canines, right? So we have canines here, and those are used to basically chew up meat, right? And you can see in our gut as well, we have the gut of very close to the pH balance, very close to like that of a carnivore, right? But there's still, we can still eat fruit and stuff like that, right? So we are omnivores, but our main source of like food and stuff should be from meat, right? That's why you feel full after eating meat, because it's very satiating, right? It's very like satiating to the body, and it's what we need. And if you think from just from an intuition part, like just from your gut feeling, we should be eating meat, right? Because it tastes good, it fuels the body, and you feel optimal with it, right? So that's why I go against veganism, and I was like, I think it's honestly a ridiculous idea. Veganism in itself is basically, it's just a psyop to say that we basically hate humans. Like, people who are vegan basically hate humans. They choose animals over humans, and they don't care about the kids that are specifically dying in Palestine and over the world. They don't care, right? They don't give a shit about those people who are dying all over the world. They only care about animals, right? Which I don't fully agree with, right? I think animals should be taken like respect and taken like care of, but this is like veganism just takes it to extreme standard which obviously you have to take more nuance, right? You have to be always in like the nuance part. I would say half is that you should obviously eat meat, and you should take care of the animals. And if you are eating meat, you should obviously, you know, try to get your sourcing and stuff to be as ethical as you want. If you have the money, of course, right? You should be as ethical as you can. But other than that, right? You should just, I think you should, meat isn't necessary for the diet, right? Meat is necessary for the diet. So you need meat to survive, and our ancestors as well have survived off meat for tens of thousands of years. And to say that now we don't need meat, and we're gonna have to go into this thing, right? So the veganism, yeah, I agree with that. Animals are treated very badly, and machine slaughtered and stuff like that.